Hello, Oil Tycoon tubers, sort of, and welcome back to Let's Play Railroad Tycoon 3 with me, BlueAnkylo. In our last episode, we had kind of a slow start. The San Antonio-Austin route and Victoria, none of those were really making us the big money that I was expecting. It could be I didn't add enough trains, but I don't know. It just seems like it just wasn't making us tons of big money. So I worked my way up through loans to get some oil connected. Nacogdoches is our main oil producer at the moment. One oil well that produces 3 oil per year. And that will sort of ship out to other areas as needed, as it is more valuable. You can see here. It's produced here. Actually, it must have more than one oil well. It's got a few oil wells, 3. And then that will ship sort of south and north. As far as I know, there aren't any other oil wells on the map yet, although I imagine they will start springing up at some point. There's lots of places that consume a little bit of oil, but I think I've got the only oil producer, so I probably, retrospectively, I should have started my company in Nacogdoches and started shipping oil to start with, but we'll be okay. So anyway, just a reminder in case you've forgotten. Overall goal is to have 15 million in company cash, so not net company worth, but cash, like pure own cash. I think you can actually take, that one specifically, you can actually take loans out just to get that if you need it. We need to transport oil and coffee, and we need to be worth 15 million personally for the gold, which we've got a long way to go on. But the good news for that is I've already got a good portion of the stocks. I've got a quarter of the stocks already. And I'm going to keep purchasing them until I've got about 50% at least, hopefully. And then we should be in good position here. So we're way in debt, but the stock price is going to keep going up. I'm going to play with very low purchasing power and hope that nothing bad happens to me. And if something bad happens, you'll get to see that, which is always fun. So let's continue on. I don't have a whole lot of trains going, just the 4. No dividend, right. That's just because we're below company cash. We'll fix that later. So yeah, we just have the 4 trains. This one's low on water. But it's about to get some water right now. It's got water there. I think it has water on the other end of the route too. Oh, maybe not. Maybe there's no water down here. Okay. As soon as I've got money, I'll add a water station by Houston, because there's a couple trains that go through here. And I like keeping my trains all happy. Happy little trains. I also want to double track this area because I could run into 2 trains there at the same time, and that will just help ease things up. Oh, Dallas, one of our enemies has bought a logging camp near El Dorado. That's interesting. Where is El Dorado? Way over here somewhere? I thought El Dorado was pretty far west, but maybe not by my current map standards. I'm sure it's somewhere here. I'm just not seeing it. It's supposed to be gold. I mean, I see like El Paso and El Suico. Do not see El Dorado. All right, no big deal. So one of the other main goals for this this map is to get into Mexico. I'll have to pay a million to get into Mexico. Okay, income. There we go. Now we're getting into the sweet spot where I want to make $1 million per turn, or $1 million per year before I spend a turn getting into Mexico. So we still need to connect up a rail anyway. I want to get to, like, I think I said Monterrey is where the coffee is. So I want to have tracks down to Laredo and McAllen probably before I worry about that. So I'll be doing that pretty soon. How's our current bond situation here? This button. Oh, we got amazing credit. Oh, we're actually good to go. Issue bonds, 7%. So what I can do here without losing too much is improve. Well, I gotta wait till one more train comes in, and then we'll have only 7% loans in a second. Come on, just a little bit of money. There we go. There we go. All right. So that's pretty good. I can take out another one for 7%. I think I will, actually. I'll end up having more loans altogether, but the interest rates are much lower, and then I can build some more track. I think that'll be fine. Now, I'm not sure how far north I want to go at the moment. I assume I have the correct compass positions here. The enemy has connected Dallas to Fort Worth. the enemy AI, of course. So I think it might be smart to start heading south. Let's have a quick reminder on where the boundaries are. Yeah, I can't actually collect Piedras Negras until I pay. So I'm probably just going to go to Corpus Christi, Laredo, and McAllen. Something like that. And then I'll start saving up my money. Seems like a good plan. So do we want to connect it from San Antonio or through Victoria? What do you guys think? Victoria is growing. It's not a bad place. How's this train going to be? Come on, click on the train. There we go. So a little bit of money, not a whole lot. Still mostly passengers we're actually transporting, interestingly enough. Looked like that house upgraded just as we were watching. That was kind of cool. Alright, so how much do we get? 42k. I'm more interested in how much goes the other direction, to be honest. How much goes back up to Austin? Not a whole lot. Grain, passengers, and mail. I mean, I could spend some money improving our mail. You could buy post offices. I don't know. You can always transport mail for a little bit of money, at least. It's pretty light as well, if I remember correctly. I'm not going to worry about that stuff too now. I could also consider improving the sizes of these depots. Because this one it doesn't actually connect the refinery. I think the demand for oil would be higher if it could just auto ship it to the refinery. Because right now it's got it, but doesn't just get there on its own. You know, I'm going to try that. 200k. Now it should cover the refinery. I want to see if that... Yeah, it's probably going to use that up much quicker now. And then the price will go up, I think. Could be wrong. Yeah, look, I think it's probably going to burn through it a lot quicker. That also might mean I should have bought this thing. I mean, this will produce diesel. What's the value of diesel? This one. Diesel, diesel, diesel. Produces it there. Doesn't look like anyone consumes it. It's just not worth a whole lot in diesel. So shipping out diesel is not a big deal. But I have a feeling this building will be fairly profitable, assuming I can keep it full. So it will turn one oil to one... Well, it's only going to be profitable if it can sell its diesel, is kind of the trick. I don't know if I should buy it. I'm probably not going to bother, to be honest. But the more oil I supply it, the more it'll work. Yeah, that's fine. I think having a larger station here was a good idea still. It'll improve my... No! Cow disease! We sell livestock everywhere! Well, that's going to be bad for us. Alright, let's pause for a second, because we were making a lot of money off of that. Is this thing connected up to, not the warehouse? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if expanding those, stations is the most important thing right now, but... Steel mill... We could expand this to large. I was talking about doing that. You know, I probably should. It doesn't actually hit all the city. Yeah, do that. That's much closer to all of the city. San Antonio, maybe I'll do the same thing. We'll just go on a station expansion project. There you go. And while we're at it, AAA bonds. Let's just pay one back. Why not? Okay. I was going to build some more track, but then I decided to just build bigger stations. Whether or not that was the smartest idea, I don't know. Oh, events! Mexico has expressed an interest in having you expand your rail system into their country. If you do so, they will reduce their access costs to 95%. Super cheap. And I've got 5 years. Oh man, that's perfect. I was just thinking I kind of wanted to connect to Mexico, but I didn't want to pay $1 million. Let's do it! Well, that is beautiful. Oh, also stocks. I haven't been checking that. Okay, hold on, game. Hold on. Yes, we're making lots of money. Yes, our stock price is going up. I need to keep buying like crazy here. That is not acceptable. Oh yeah, I forgot we had new trains too. See, these are becoming much more fuel economy and accelerate-y. They're definitely going to be better for low number of cars and not steep. So flat and up to like 4 or 5 cars. Up to 6 cars, they're still faster than the consolidation. 7... Actually, they're faster even up to 8 cars. Just not as big of a difference. Alright, I will upgrade to those as soon as I can afford it. What was I talking about? Stocks? I was looking at stocks. Yeah, let's do it. So that puts me at... Unfortunately, it's split 2 for 1 again, so I'm still not at 50%, but we are at 3 out of 8. 3/8. Oh, shoot! That's not good. Oh, this could go very badly. That forced me to sell, actually. That's not good at all. Hopefully I'm okay. Purchasing power needs to go... The problem is if I still... Oh, no. This is not good at all. If I sell my lot... I can run into a chain of selling all my stock until I have nothing. And I'll still be negative. Oh, come on. 7,000 shares. I just lost 7k. We just had a random drop in share value at the wrong time when my purchasing power was very low. That was unfortunate. Let's not again. What? What is going on? I thought I was okay here for a second. Why is our stock price dropping so badly? Oh, guys, I may have messed it up. I was trying to rush to buy lots of stocks so that my personal wealth would be high to win the gold. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'll try to buy back some stock. It should raise the price a little bit. The company buys it back so that there's less overall stock. It buys it from the other investors. Hopefully the actual value of the stock will go up a little bit and my purchasing power will, you know, be neutral again. Shoot, I forgot how to deal with this all nice and efficiently. Alright, let's keep an eye on it. I'm at exactly 0 right now, which is okay for a margin call. It's not super. Alright. Looks like it's going back up now a little bit more. Oof, we're still really close. Actually, you know, seeing as we've got lots of money, buy back stock. We're going to spend a bit of company money. See if that... There we go. Now I'm back up to net positive. Whew! Alright, I think we're okay. I think I'm okay. Buy back 2,000 shares. Yeah, we're just going to keep buying some of that back just to save ourselves. It also pushes me closer to owning 50%, which is fun. I want to have that dividend up later. Okay, I think that might have solved it. Luckily, I had a bit of company cash to play with. It's very important to be the the director or whatever, chairman of the board. Okay, you trains, you gotta make me some money. We're in the negatives. Profit. I could take out a loan. Yeah, let's take out a loan. I only have 2 loans right now. We have an amazing, yeah, actually, we've got the best credit rating possible. I should be taking out loans. And speaking of that, I want to get Mexico connected, so that's pretty cheap. I was going to wait a little bit longer, but we're going to go straight to Monterrey now, because that's the main one. So we're going to go San Antonio, Laredo, Monterrey. Probably need another loan to get there, though, to be honest. I'll even take a 7%. It's not that bad. Don't worry, folks. We'll get back in this. Okay. And I think the quickest way to do this will be a small bridge here. And then straight down through the not too... Oh, it's actually kind of tunneling. Oh, that's a mountain! Oh, I didn't even notice that. So it's going to call... Holy crap. Okay, we're going to go the smarter way. Yeah, that was not what I was thinking. Alright, hopefully I can afford to take... I don't have to do all this right now, but I want to get connected. I think it'll make us a lot of money anyway. So I probably would have been smart to build the bridge further south. I was thinking of having it available for Monclava at the same time, but I did not notice that there was a giant mountain kind of where I was planning on building cart track. So we're just going to go kind of around it like that. And I'm even going to give them a large station because this place looks like it needs it. And I'll give them all the goodies. No. It's going to be a Monterey to San Antonio route anyway. San Antonio doesn't actually have the stuff. So let's put one of these in here. It doesn't have the stuff. And we'll put a maintenance facility. You know what? Let's put the maintenance facility in the middle. And then if I make a connection up to Monclova, I can share. Okay, and... Oops, did I not make a station? I did make a station. Okay, so we're going to go... Oh, I missed one station. Okay, so sorry. I forgot the Laredo station. We'll give them a medium. No, we're going to give them a small. I want enough money for the good train. Alright. So, bam. Back and forth. We'll let it carry as much as it possibly can. And we're going to go with the 8-wheeler this time. Because it's super fast. Super fast. And it's got great acceleration. Alright. Let's watch this train. Train, you got to save the day. 188,000 K with clothing. That's not bad. And they're very happy that we connected it. No problem. So yeah, if I hadn't done that within a couple years, I would have had to pay a huge fee. So I kind of wanted to rush it just to get it going. So we got 8 cars. It's full. It's still going to go pretty quick. And one of the bonuses for this 8-wheeler is that every time it turns, it will it'll accelerate to full speed quicker after a corner compared to the consolidation. So I think it's worth it. The Laredo Cannonball. There you go. See, look at that. First trip it did, and it made a record. We'll call it the Blue Cannonball, because why not? Alright, so we sold a bunch of clothing to the little nowhere town in Laredo. No bonuses. I actually made less money that time. Oh, well. Oh, Dallas and Fort Worth is doing really well. A 3-for-1 stock split is pretty impressive. I am still working my way up, which is good. I think what I'm going to keep doing here for a little while, I'm going to pay back one loan, and then I'm going to keep trying to buy back some of the stocks. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is beautiful. Clothing and passengers. Here is the money. Oh, thank goodness. I finally got a train that's going to make me big bucks. Look at this, guys. Almost $500,000 from one train as soon as it gets there. Just have to get some water first. And there it is. Woohoo! Alright, I'll double this up for you guys. There you go. Another new locomotive, Camelback. Looks like ugly. Doesn't look like the kind of thing I'd want to use. It's cheaper though. Maybe that's the idea. It's cheap and fairly quick. I guess that's the idea. So our train on the return trip is also going to make lots of money. What? What? Mexicans destroy rail lines? Hold on, hold on. You are kidding me. I've just made this route and they destroyed it. I am not impressed, Mexicans. It's a good thing I didn't make that $3 million through the mountain route. Wow. You guys are jerks. You know that? Mexicans? No offense if you're Mexican, but why would you do that? I didn't even get a chance to start making real money off of this. Of course I don't have enough money to go back into Mexico. I have to take out... I am not impressed with this. Wow. I even lost... Like... Did I lose my station as well? What kind of crap is this? How am I supposed to make money if I have to rebuild, like, $500,000 worth of stuff? You guys. Jerks. Jerk faces. Alright, try again. Alright. More into debt we go. Alright. The blue, I mean, we got a fancy named train. Oh, did it mess up the route? Laredo. I must have messed the route up. We'll see where it goes next. It should go to maybe Monterey. That's okay. Whatever. Alright, big money going to Mexico. Alright, good. I'm actually going to put a break. Sending lumber to Mexico. Okay, this is a good point. I'm just going to put a small cut here. I need a break for a second. I'm very upset. Look at that. I was making good money, and then it went way down. Ugh. Ah! Game! I'm going to go with the 8-wheeler. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm putting a small cut. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry. Alright, folks. Sorry for the little cut there. I also want to just slow things down a little bit for a second. Things have been going a little bit out of control lately. So let's think about things. Mexico did a very nasty thing, and we're not happy with them at all. We have rights to build track in their land, but they cost me all the track that I did build. So what I did was I rebuilt the route mostly on the American side, so that if they do it again, it will cost less to rebuild the route. The sad thing is I'll have to pay the money for this station every time, which kind of sucks. Now on the other side, what's this little thing? Oh, it blew up. Right, good. Yeah, we've been having a rough time with some trains lately. No, what I wanted to look at was this train, the Blue Cannonball. I actually want to reset its route because it's kind of messed up, but I want to wait until the delivery is done so that I don't lose this 387,000. Once it gets to Monterey, I believe, I will try to reset its route a little bit smarter. Other than that, we're a fair bit in the hole right now, so I'm going to probably try to pay that off. Stock-wise, how much did I have to hit anyway? What was the big number? Personal net worth of 15 million. That is tricky. We got a long ways to go for that. Company cash isn't so bad. So I need to get more coffee going. I need to keep working on my personal net worth. We had a little bit of a problem there not too long ago. I think the smartest way to get out of that will be to pay off our debts, use the company money to buy back most of the stock that I don't hold myself, and then once I'm closer to 100%, I will basically switch to a nice high dividend, so the company will pay me money, and then I'll own like 100% of the stocks at some point, and then my personal wealth should go up. At least that's my plan. So let's keep going for a little bit longer here. My whole, slow down a little bit here. My whole plan was to watch this train, so let's watch this train. We're out of oil, unfortunately. There should be some in, didn't I put some in Laredo? Yeah, it'll pick up some oil on its way through. Supreme Court versus railroads. What? Antitrust Act. Prices are forced down. Lose more money, basically. Man, they're just picking on us, poor railroaders. This is kind of interesting. Civil unrest strikes tiny Caribbean island of Tropico. Tropico is another strategy game that I might let's play one day, because it's a lot of fun. Alright, well. We're picking up some oil, right? Picking up some oil. Oh, I've kind of made a dead end. Right, I was going to make another bridge. I'll connect up. I don't know for sure what my next plan is. My next short-term goal is to get rid of debt and focus on, oh, that's good. McAllen, where's that? Not close enough to really help. I need to ship more coffee, but that one's not close enough. I want to pay off some of my loans and get my stocks working a little bit better, because I think that's going to be the hardest thing to get at gold. 15 million in personal net worth is tricky. 15 million in company cash, not as hard to do. Not easy, but with a little bit of a slow start and then all this Mexico trouble, it's definitely not helping us out so much. Alright. Good thing we got the 8-wheeler. It's pretty quick. Out of water, too. You know, I probably had... Okay, hold on. Before it loads, what I want it to do is reset the route. So we start here, and we're going to go all the way up to Austin again. I'll stop in the middle on the way back. And we'll let it fill up. Alright. Okay, so now we should be rolling... Oh, I didn't quite do it right. Did I do it right? It's like, I just wanted to unload. Okay, good. We're doing all right. We're also going to add another water station here because they're pretty cheap and it needs some. So that'll be okay. So it's going to go back up to Laredo, and it'll have a fairly wealthy haul. Why didn't you pick up water? I guess I didn't build it in time. I guess it already had its route set up. All right, so we are making money. Let's pay off a couple loans because I definitely have more loans than I really wanted at the moment. Should have paid off the 2 8%, so I didn't check. And how are my other trains doing? Everyone's making some money to some degree. I haven't really done a whole lot of micro fixing my trains up lately. I'll have to look around. Maybe next episode I'll spend some time thinking if I need to add any trains to specific routes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this one's full. It's not a hugely profitable run, Austin to San Antonio. But it is actually full. So, you know, there may be more meat here than I'm actually delivering if I actually was smart about things. Alright, this should give us a fair bit of money. Good, good. Still no water. What is the problem if you're out of water? It's slowed down as it forages for water. Yeah, that's not so good. We don't want slow trains. We want fast trains. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll add another one here. Maybe my problem was having it in Mexico. It got blown up. Alright, so it's filling up. Actually, this is turning into a very profitable route. Even just the San Antonio to Laredo back and forth. Like, that's pretty good. So we got coffee finally. We're finally transporting some coffee, which is good. Now, from Mexico. So I only think the first one actually counts. But we should be able to get 30 loads of that. That's not too bad. Personal net worth. I actually have a bit of purchasing power now. What I'm going to do is buy a little bit more. And then I'm going to buy back some stock right now. And that should raise the price. So that way I don't have to worry about going under. I think that works, because I buy back the stock from the other investors. That raises the share price a little bit. And that way I don't end up in negative purchasing power, which was my problem. If I hadn't made that mistake before, I would have been at 50% by now, probably. And then next time I've got some money, I'll pay off a loan. Keep trying to... I mean, I have 2 million in loans, which is a fair bit. Why didn't you just take the left track there? That was silly. This blocks up the road totally. Silly train. Just get in there and give me some money. Of course, we got another end of the year. Got some good money that time, a nice little bonus, more income. So yeah, okay. Turns out that now we're doing quite good. Alright, company cash. So yeah, I do need I think the gold will be the hardest. Silver won't be too bad. We've already got the oil. We just need more company cash. I don't care. Coffee should be coming. I might add another train to that route. Actually, what I might do... You know, seeing as the San Antonio to Laredo is actually not a bad route. I might split them and have one train just between those two and then one train between Monterey and Laredo. Maybe. I don't know. I guess that might not be the worst idea. I might just have single trains between each two. It's kind of expensive because we'll be getting the expensive trains, but I think I'll pay off my loans so my interest goes down, and then we'll try that out. Alright, so a little bit of money. We should make a lot more on the way back. Here we go. 229. Lots of clothing. Not very much coffee, though. Okay, hold on for a second here. Are we just not having enough coffee, or... Where's my coffee? Toys? Oh, no. Where's the coffee? Coffee. Warehouse. House. I thought there was coffee here. Schoolhouse, churches, sheep farms, cattle ranches. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay. Livestock. I'm just not seeing it. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Well, there has to be an icon for it. Goods, lumber, paper, troops, toys, oil, logs, furniture. I'm sorry, everyone. It's hard to find stuff while you're recording. Everyone knows. Alcohol. There's the coffee. Of course, it's got a coffee cup. So there's lots of coffee. Why are we not picking it up? Because I don't know why. It's supposed to make money. Coffee to Laredo should be plus 26 according to that. Plus lots more if I can get up there. Is there like lots of coffee here already? Where's the thing? No, there's only 0.1 coffee here right now. I don't understand it. Maybe the other things were just worth more. Alright, well, like I was saying, let's pay off our debts. We're almost done. There we go. Almost out of debt. And as soon as we get another train in. And then we'll be at 6%. That's pretty good. Gotta watch this. This AI is actually doing quite well. They've got 4 cities connected up. I might have to think about buying them out at some point. Not that that's cheap. So which one are they? They are Dallas. Oh, they're expanding too. Wow, both the AIs are doing quite good this time. Alright, well, we're going to have to keep up with them. I think what I need is more trains. I've got lots of track, and I'm just not quite exploiting it as well as I should. So we're about the point where I want to wrap the episode up, but I want to just make a little bit of money, buy a couple trains. Just get a little bit more money in. Another end of the year. That's good. Hold on. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Keep giving me more money. All right, we're actually making much more profit now. New engine. Woohoo! Demand for fuel goes up. That's good if you're shipping fuel. Diesel engine. All right, that's how it works. We have the oil refinery that produces diesel. That's cool. Okay, hold on. Pause. There was a new train. I haven't actually used the Camelback for anything. It's not super fast. It's just cheap. I still need a little bit more money though to do what I want to do. Stocks. That's what I was going to do. Stock split, so it's cheaper at the moment. And there's quite a lot. It's going to be hard to actually do what I want to do here. Can I get all the way up? Oh, this is it. Okay, we actually broke the halfway mark. Stock price is going to plummet because I just bought so much probably. And that's going to lower my purchasing power. But then I'm going to immediately buy back some of the other stuff. I wanted to buy trains. That's bad too. Economic boom means the stock price could drop even more and cause me even more problems. Come on, keep buying back stock. Keep buying back stock. Keep that price high. There we go. Buy back stock. It also gives me a larger percentage of it too. 72. We're a good ways over 50% now. As long as the company's profitable, I can do this for a while. 66 bucks a pop. I think I'm pretty safe here. 104. And my purchasing power did drop a little bit there. But it'll be worth more in the long run as the stock continues to improve. I think. No! Not again. Well, oh, come on. How did it drop that much? I just went from positive 150 to minus. This is not good. You know what? I'm going to be totally cheesy. We're going to take a loan out, even though I got AAA, so it's a pretty good rate. And we're going to try to raise that stock price up as much as we can. Pretty sure I'm doing it the right way. Come on. Come on. Revenue per share. I can also add some dividends. Can spend 100, whatever. 77k we can spend a year. That's not too bad. Come on. There we go. Purchasing power positive again. Whew. This is really, really cutting it tight on the stock market stuff. I am just barely staying net positive at the moment. Alright. And I mean, I have to hit 15 million in total worth, right? So I can't stop working on this kind of stuff. What? I was positive. Well, I lose. Just like that, I'm done. Game over. There is no possible way I can hit the 15 million mark now. How the heck did that work? I just... Did it not just say I was in positive purchasing power? Well, I'm going to end the episode here. I guess we can go without getting a gold. I don't know. I feel like it's not even worth it now. There's no way to get a gold. There's absolutely no way to get $15 million again, because I can't buy any stock at all. All that will happen is I'll make 29k a year. So in 3 years, I'll have a little bit of money. And then in another few years, I'll be able to buy 1,000 stock. So that's it. I'm done. And even worse, Jay Cook, one of our enemy AIs, actually bought all the stock that I had for some reason. Shoot! Well, that's very upsetting. I'm going to end the video here and think about it. I might start over. We'll see. Alright, sorry folks. Thanks for watching. I might just count this as a loss. In fact, I might even just be fired from my position here in a second. So let's just see. Because I don't own the stock in the company anymore. I'm not the chairman. He could probably vote me out. He's got... Well, he doesn't quite have 50% in my company, but at some point he could just buy the company out, basically. If he manages to get to like 60,000 or so, his company can buy mine out if he wants, basically, as long as he's got a bit of money. And that would be very, very sad. Wow. Can't believe things went so badly there. I really thought I had it covered there. I was, my overall purchasing power was positive. Oh, they switched. That's kind of cool too. They switched the how much cargo goes it per car, which means the value is higher, but it also means you have to go through all your trains and double check. Because now, where am I looking for? Replace loco. Now 8 cars is twice as heavy, so it's not quite as, they're going to lose lots. 4 cars is the same as 8 cars in the old system. So you actually don't want to have all 8 unless you're very, very powerful. You can see the difference there. Drop off. Alright, anyway, I'm going to end the episode. I might end up just restarting this. I'll think about it. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a great day.